Libra. Week commencing 24th, take you up to about 31st. If you have any connection to Aries or Cancer, I suggest you watch theirs, because there was a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius mentioned in their reads. So, Astro DJ, what have we got, please? Well, this is a strange one. I know what pretty much get what it is, but I don't know what the exact words are again. So it's, is it, oops, there it is, that one, for some reason. So something is there it is. Oh, I think it's a sarcastic way of saying, oh, they've said it. So I will dig it out and see. What does Libra need to know, Spirit, please? So we start very nicely with Spirit giving you a new beginning, the conception of a child perhaps. Your cup is overflowing with happiness and peace. 1 month is mentioned. A gift from Spirit, should you choose to nurture it, it will grow into something beautiful. The lotus flower grows from the muck of the swamp, but you are refusing to make a decision for 2 weeks at least. Protecting yourself or others, or keeping things close to your chest because you're not sure of your facts, you're in denial or confused. An injustice has taken place. There's a Leo female, very financially orientated, and conflict and competition around this situation. Something was not built on firm foundations, and therefore it's crumbling. It could be 3 years of study that was interrupted, so it didn't work out. It could be a career that turned out not to be good, or a situation where your security is in jeopardy. Truth, clarity, someone needs to cut through that and get to the point within a week. It will bring success. Finally coming out of a karmic situation, secrets and hidden enemies. No longer playing the victim or the martyr to get what you want, or letting others do that to you. Not sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people, putting your boundaries in place and not saying yes when you really mean no. Pisces energy. Those born on the 12th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way because you're seeing it differently. Change your point of view. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that started it. That gift is there if you choose to take it. Fear about this new beginning, but it's still there twice in straight succession. Your cup is overflowing, happiness, but there's fear here, worried about people thinking you're a fool, not listening to your inner voice. There's born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's holding you back. Something is holding you back. And you may lose the opportunity. Partly because you can't stand on your own 2 feet. You feel you need someone else or something else. But you're impatient. So you're waiting for that green light from something or someone. But if you wait for the perfect time, and you'll wait forever. And you're getting impatient. There's no movement forwards. You feel stuck and being stubborn about which way it has to go. Could be a person in uniform, could be someone with a limp or an old injury to the leg. Usually he gets what he sets out for, but this time he's failed. Apologies will not come till hell freezes over, really. Again, we've got that Hanged Man twice. I can't remember who else said that. I don't know if it was Aries or Cancer, so you need to watch them, like I said. But there is a situation here where somebody is trying to manipulate others. Somebody is sacrificing themselves and saying yes when they really mean no. The Pisces energy, the 12, can go one way or another, depending on your actions. This is about a home and family situation, I believe. It may be coming to an end, even though it's been a happy one. Or you may be actually finding your bliss. Love yourself as much as you love others. You need to face things head on. We've had this 17 haunting us for weeks and weeks and weeks. This is don't clam up. You have to stay open. Any wound that you've had is where the beauty will come from. You need to stay open to the possibilities. Face the chaos head on. And with the chaos comes hope, healing and freedom. Getting out there into the wider society. Joining groups, whatever you need to do. Follow your guiding light. It seems Pisces may be a love interest for you. Especially if you're a female. Or you may have Pisces in your chart somewhere. Look where it is, and that's probably what they're talking about. Now we've got the Aries, so I suggest you watch the Aries. Read somebody has a lack of self-esteem. Injuries to the head and face. Because of the next card that's coming up, it may be that someone has passed with an injury to the head or face. It's lack of success. It's a father figure, a boss, a government official. It's somebody stubborn, somebody who doesn't take no for an answer. And that's why you may be saying yes when you really mean no. Antagonistic and arrogant. Aries, or those born on the 4th or the 31st. And I say that because there's the death card. Well, Ten of Swords. It is the only card in the deck that really means a death. it's an ending. Somebody stabbing you in the back, or an actual passing. If it's a passing, then I'm very sorry. Connected to the 4 or the 31. Living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Another ending. I can't remember which one it was, but there was another read. I believe it was Aries, it might have been Cancer, where the 3 tens came out. The only one that didn't come out was the 10 of Wands, and you haven't got it either. So it is an ending, but you're still carrying that burden because you're impatient. Something or someone may return from your past, or issues from your childhood need to be healed. There is this offer of love, but is it enough? Immature energy, a water sign child perhaps. No longer sitting on the fence. Something that looks good isn't, and something that looks bad isn't as bad as you think it is. Ask for help. Stop this stalemate. Celebrations and reunions. And there it is again. Wishes and dreams coming true. Aquarius energy. Face the chaos head on, and with it will come hope, healing and freedom. Get out there into society, join groups, follow your guiding star. From the wounds something beautiful will grow. Three months is mentioned. So all it takes for this ending to take place is for you to drop the burden. Stop being a doormat. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to think about contracts. You don't want to think about messages, emails, whatever it is. You're ignoring it. There's no reward here, or somebody's stolen an inheritance. Money doesn't make you happy, and it won't bring people back. So he's holding the breath to see what will happen next. Someone is waiting for love to arrive. There's problems within the home and family life. Perhaps repairs need doing. Somebody was on the verge of suicide, perhaps very, very depressed. Or it was a suicide that took place. The passing. There is a man of letters and books. He's a very studious man, or it may be you studying. And it's a positive energy. There's also love coming from external quarters. So the love is there. You have to release a burden. And it may be a loss, a grief, a passing. Somebody's been spying on you. Or you on them. Doing things by the book. You believe that that was the right way to do things, but you may have been led by the nose because of it. You can't avoid that yang energy. It's a passion. It's action. If you do, it'll be a never-ending story. Something is not for you. It's time to go. Stop sitting on the fence about something you co-created with another. You may be protecting children or a business that you co-created. Something, but without making a decision. If you stick there on walking the tightrope, nobody wins. Nobody gets any further. It's time to decide to cut your losses. The solution to this could be quite easy. The owl is protecting the egg. The cheetah wants to get to the egg. If the rope was cut, the owl could fly to the egg, but the cheetah couldn't get to it. If the owl doesn't nurture the egg, it will not prosper. So one way or another, you have to sort this out. There's no two ways about it. Yeah, change of residence, a change in the wind. Something is about to change. You're releasing that heavy burden. And there is a loyal heart there. You'll be wiser at the end of this. Someone holds the key. Capricorn, I use. So somebody may feel used. It doesn't mean that though. Capricorns don't use people, but they find a way around most things. They always get where they're supposed to be eventually. May take some time, but they will. It's the devil energy, so it could be a toxic situation, something that you're shackled to by vows or contracts. Could be about a child, and the 4th is mentioned. So, the Emperor, the 4th or the 31st. Time is the corrector when your judgment is aired. It is time to focus on your objectives and not let up. Ruled by Saturn, the planet of hard luck, the sign of Capricorn is personified by the goat that climbs the steepest cliffs to gain worldly success. So it's not going to be an easy journey. Capricorns are resourceful, and those under the influence long for power and prestige. There is no one more ambitious than a Capricorn. They really do want to take the world by the horns. There are more spiritual goats, of course, but the aim of most Capricorns is fundamentally practical in nature. With them, there are no careless wanderings into fairyland. The mountain goat looks for a physical niche, and through some glorious contact by which they can achieve their aim is to come up in the world no matter what it takes. This is the reason behind the motto for Capricorn I use. Since Saturn is their god, Capricorns are interested in what is solid, what can be seen, touched or bought. Capricorns utilise their energies towards some concrete purpose rather than daydreams and imagination. When the Capricorns do indulge in dreams, they always dream big. They are insanely ambitious and often good-looking. Capricorns appear mature early in life and then grow younger and younger by each passing year. When the Capricorn card turns up in a reading, it denotes a time where diligence and hard work will pay off. There is a gaining of status and reputation. Whatever you've toiled over and especially sacrificed for, you are ready for splendid results to be revealed. Keep in mind this gain may be slow and systematic, but you are heading towards something solid and lasting. So if a partnership's not working, especially in career, sever those ties and those contracts and go ahead with your dream anyway. You are about to meet all the right people who will back you in your goals. Some may be greater in status than you, but they will show you the ropes and support you in some substantial way. By all means, do not lose these people. Capricorn is a sign of drive and ambition, therefore, you may feel more driven than usual. In essence, this card is saying to put childish things away and take responsibility. Go for what you want in a systematic way. Beware of looking back and staying in the shadows. It's time to unleash your talents upon the world. Do not let up. It's time to go out on a limb. If your question is to do with a romance or relationship, then this may take on more serious turns. Matters will grow deeper and more committed. It could be that one partner is older, higher in social rank, or will be a guide or teacher to the other. It may also mean that one is more serious than the other. Since Capricorn is a methodical air sign, your outcome may progress gradually, unfolding at its own pace, and make you impatient. You won't be able to rush matters. Everything must happen in its own time, not yours. Career and your profession are also important, and you can expect to see changes there too, This card can indicate skeletal problems such as broken or porous bones, spinal issues, strains, or even dental issues. Make sure you are getting enough calcium and vitamin D, and I would add magnesium to that. Capricorn is the sign of the time, maturity and age. So if you develop an illness, it will be one that's been coming for a very long time. You could be awaiting the outcome of a judgment, so look to the surrounding cards to determine whether it will be a good one. I think an injustice will take place. You may also be waiting for the answer or resolution of something long overdue. At least you'll know. When the answer is no, at least you'll know. It will be just unfair, especially if you worked hard and kept your nose to the grindstone. With this card in the spread, you will not be defeated. Ambition, goals and outdoor mountainous areas, heights, cliffs, skyscrapers, publicity, fame and infamy. The father or the person who plays a fatherly role. Judges, how others view you, power, using force, meeting people in power. The boss, the bureaucrats, the management, the prudence. Stubbornness, staying the course. Determination, the payoff. Willpower, staying strong, pewter and other metals. Rubies and onyx, the colour black, brown and grey. Procrastination, antiques, times measure, old age. Old world tradition, world maps, work, not being given any slack, karma, fatalism, tough luck, dwelling on the past, looking back, not forward, using what you have, pine trees, dry wit, teachers and teaching. Toothache, rheumatics and other aches and pains, loyalty, commitment in marriage. Ambition, playing by the rules, moving up in the world, fame, infamy and the bones. Thanks for listening.